All right, Cancer, here we go. I thought, as we open the month, I thought Cure for Cancer would be a good way to start things here on June 1st. Because it's a look at the hot spot, technically, in all signs reading, but it is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And you got that we found that tower, didn't we? That tower from your June reading that I was looking for, that I felt there, showed up in that damn weekly reading. And it's showing up here. It's not a tower in the pre-shuffle, pre-read, but it does add up to one in a lot of ways. That being said, let's take a look here, because each month is different. And the emotions change, everything changes, and different energies affect different things. June, as we know from my Q3 read, or Q2 reading, I should say, Q2 of 2022, is a month of healing. A lot of healing. Four of Swords was the main energy there. That being said, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. Especially if you're a Cancerian, per se. There's a whole playlist of these. Check them out. They're all timeless. Whenever you find this reading is when you're meant to find it. Let's take a look at the pre-shuffle here. As you know, in these Cure for Cancer readings, we pull 5 cards from the bottom after a shuffle. And that's the affecting energy. That's the room we're in. The air your person's breathing, if you will. Up here, we pull 4 cards and then 4 clarifiers, with crossing cards actually, so there's 2 clarifiers per se. That's how they're behaving in that room. Right here, this is me just talking to the universe. And I've got someone here it's adding up to a tower. It's someone holding back the 4 of Pentacles out of some fear, but still kind of wishy-washy, right? They're still moving towards you with the Knight of Pentacles. They could be going faster, but you're heavy on their mind. Right? Knight of Pentacles, reliable energy. I got the High Priestess. I've got someone keeping things back. There's some kind of secret. There's something they don't want to talk about. There's things that they've carpet swept. Things along those lines. And because of that, I see someone here just sort of looking the other way. The 8 of Cups. Right? Looking the other way. Well, maybe I should just walk away. Right? And then they turn around again. 6 of Swords. Coming back to calmer waters. Because it's choppy on their side. And here I've got Temperance. I've got someone here with Temperance who's trying to make things work in their existing life, the 4 of Wands. Trying to make things work, trying to balance things out. But they know, right? The Ace of Swords, they know. There's truth here. And I talked about that, I think, in yesterday's, what the hell was it, Venus and Taurus reading. I kept saying they know, or something along those lines. It may have been the new moon reading. Anyway, they know that it's bullshit. The Queen of Wands, Fakey McFakerman, is bookending the 4 of Pentacles. I'll tell you something, and I talked about this card. It didn't show up in yesterday's reading, but I did talk about it because the King of Wands was there. This energy here, there's always an energy with the Queen of Wands that, you know, when you're dealing with somebody like this, they bring a little trouble into your world. They can. They can be nothing but trouble because they're coming with all their hang-ups and all that. And what I get here, all of this adds up to a tower. And that tower is it lives in this realization that what they're trying to keep stable in their life by looking away from this soulmate connection and holding back out of nonsense fears they tell themselves is all bullshit. It is. It is. And underneath that, just for fun, is the 7 of Pentacles, which is really, again, seeds have already been planted here. Okay, so there's your tower. There's the explanation for that missing tower in your June reading and the tower that showed up for you in the weekly reading. It's right there. And that applies to everyone. I know these are technically all signs reading. It is Cure for Cancer. I'm pulling from the angle of Cancer. But Cancer's the hot spot. Cancer's the main theme. Cancerian themes are the main theme of this cycle, this current cycle. It's also the fastest moving connection. Person changes their mind on a dime, and we saw it right there in the pre-shuffle. I'm coming in, I'm not coming in. I'm afraid, I'm not afraid, and I'm going to try to make something work on my side, but I know it's bullshit. I'm not happy. Somebody not happy here, and I get a little loneliness too. That Queen of Wands can be very lonely. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer with a Cure for Cancer reading, universe. It knows what I mean by that. All right. The words are just drama for you. We don't manifest with words. We manifest with feelings. I put the intention out through my soul energy. Through feelings. I don't. The words are just so you know what the reading's about. It's what your person's thinking and feeling about you, really. All right? Let's see. Let's see where we go. We got ourselves a reading. The bottom of the deck, yeah, they're thinking and feeling you a lot. Six of Cups. That's the main energy here. We pull 5 from the bottom. Let's pull them. All right, let's do this a little different. 6 of Cups, so I can look at the energy. Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles right down the middle, the Burger King, it's out of balance, and the 5 of Cups. And I show you the 6th card just because you accidentally see it when I pull the 5th one. It's not part of our affecting energy here, but it is a Fool. And this is one of the cards, the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. I always tell you that in the separation phase. This person's fighting a losing battle is what this is telling me. They're hanging on by a thread to whatever is on their side, that they're still trying to tell themselves, well, I guess they're gone. I guess Cancer's gone. I guess the soulmate is gone. That's what they tell themselves. It's over. Too much time has passed. Blah, 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 blah. It's all bullshit. They're just hanging on by a thread. She holding on to something very small there, wanting to jump in the water. All right. Bookending the 5 of Cups is bookending the 6 of Cups. All right. That's a backwards thing. That's your person. It goes backwards. It goes from 6 of Cups to a 5 of Cups. We go backwards. Right? They feel this thing. They try to push it down. When they try to push it down, it pushes back. That's the Tower. The Tower lives right here. And right here is the Ace of Pentacles right down the middle. It's grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. It's very slow energy. It's because somebody's stubborn here. They know. I'll say it again. They know. The Queen of Swords, you can't unknow it. She's the Queen of Truth. The sword is in the sheath, though. The sword is put away. They're just thinking. Thinking. This person knows they're full of shit. And they're continuing to be full of shit, making excuses. But I don't think they can hang on. It's a lot of regret here. This person wants to know what would have happened here. And I told you that in a reading I did for you recently. I think I said, it may have been your June reading or the previous Cure for Cancer. I said this person feels like they can do this, feels like they need to do this because they're unhappy anyway. Right? So whatever happens with you, either way, they're unhappy. They might as well find out. That energy is still here. They just keep, because of this energy, this need of theirs to control things. So the room we're in right now is basically, it's got the word bullshit written on the walls all over it. Let's see how your person's behaving here. Because they feel this connection on a high level. The minute they start to feel it, they get sad, then they shut it down. And slowly but surely, it's still coming towards the soulmate connection. Because they know the truth. They can't unknow this. They can't unfeel you. They can't unsee you. They're never going to be able to stop wondering how you're doing or what happened or what you're up to. That's why the spying energy comes in and out and in and out. It is what it is. What's on top? This is the room we're in. Let's see how they're behaving in it. Let's see what they might do or what energy is going to be. Hopefully we see some forward movement here. Let's find out. Because your person's full of shit. And I'm going to try not to swear at them. I feel like some swears are coming. But I'm going to try not to. What's the first card? The Moon. There it is. We can't have a Cancer reading lately without both the High Priestess and the Moon in the reading. And the High Priestess showed up in that pre-shuffle, in the pre-read. They can't hold there's two energies here. She can't hold her breath too much longer. Okay? For me, with this card, because she a redhead, that's the Queen of Cups down there. All right? She just carpet sweeping how they feel and all that, but we don't live in the water. Okay? We can't hold our breath for long. Some of those bubbles are leaking out. That's one energy. The other energy, I still say, there's something this person doesn't want to talk about. They know they have to be real with you. And they're keeping a lot of secrets. What's the next card? The Knight of Swords. Now that Knight of Swords, secretly, this is strange energy. Because it's two energies again. On the one hand, they're running away. Right? On the other hand, there's something very important that they want to keep. This is running away. This is the Queen of the Queen of Cups who thinks she can hold her breath forever. They're holding on to a lot of love, thinks she can just stay under the water. That's the one energy, so they're running away. The other energy is that secret, that thing that they want to tell you, that thing that they have to be real with you about. Right? It's an authentic way of living. There's something very specific about that. There's something very specific they want to tell you. And they're always both coming towards you and running away. We saw that with the Knight of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle. We see it here with the Ace of Pentacles. They're always both running away and coming towards you. That's why I said that spying energy comes in and out. In and out. And spying can just be thinking about you. It doesn't have to be looking at your social media. What's crossing that Knight of Swords there? Two of Wands, exactly what I just told you. Forever in the planning stages. Forever in the planning stages. Forever and a day. Both running away, right? Looking out both keeping the other wand in the room, hence running away from you, and looking out the window at the whole new world. I'm drawn to the globe. That's a whole new world that they see. A whole new way of living. They can be real with you. They're not real in their life. We know that from Fakey McFakerman. All the fears they generate are all lies. All the reasons not to come towards you are all lies, all bullshit. Right? It's all their own shit, all their own hang-ups. We need them to get past that. Otherwise, the Queen of Wands brings a whole lot of trouble with her. She always does. Either in a way of someone who's just marrying you for the money and they want to spend the money, or it's just someone who's so self-focused, so self-centered that they don't give the love back. So you end up in a love relationship with them and you end up in despair. And they're happy as a clam because they get whatever they wanted out of you. It's all about them. That being said, this card backs up exactly what I told you. They're both running away, and there's something very specific they want to tell you, but she can't hold her breath too much longer. Okay? She got to come up for air at some point. And what brings them up for air is this energy. See, we got a color match there. What brings them up for air, the thing we need to look at, is the fact that the 3 cups are down on their side. They're unhappy. And there's 2 cups still standing here, and that's the soulmate connection. Somebody being stubborn here. Somebody's hoping that you'll come toward them. Look, he's sitting on the Papazon chair. He got a nice brand name vibrator. Come on over here, baby. I got you. Right? I got you. Right? No, you don't. No. Yeah, this is that self-centered energy I told you about. This is an out-of-balance emperor. It's the Burger King. Someone who got to have things their way, got to control things, whatever it is. They feel like if they come towards you, you're going to have too much control. And they don't like that. This person's used to being the star, right? Used to be in the star. Used to star in the movies, right? I'm talking in metaphor here. Used to be the lead character, the big name that brought them in. Now they're like nothing more than slightly above an extra, right? A little walk-on, a little kind of a thing. And the ego is just not having it. They know if they reach out to you, then you get all the control. If you reach out to them, then they get the control. They can just, well, see, you came to me anyway. But that's not teaching anything. That's where that Queen of Wands brings trouble, right? She needs to learn that lesson, male or female. I don't think they can hold it. What's bookending this moon? The star. This is all fucking destiny. It's all supposed to happen. The energy is here. They manifested this. I told you that in yesterday's reading, and it's still here. Yesterday's all signs reading is all over this fucking thing. So this is definitely an all signs reading, but it is from the angle of Cancer. And I will tell you, this star card has a lot of energy around it. It's going to be very interesting to clarify. It is. It's going to be very interesting to clarify. Let's find out where we go here. There's a lot. Again, it's an energy of delay, but it's also it's like two things. There's 2 energies here. They're both on top of you, and they're running away from you. They're coming towards you and running away. It's like Schrodinger's connection here. Do you have a live cat or a dead cat? I'll be doing a Schrodinger's cat reading very soon. We'll find out. Let's see. The moon. Why is the moon here? Let's see what the witches have to say. All right. Let's see what the witches have to say. This star card is communication in my final outcome. It's destined to happen. She's destined to stop looking out that window, but they may come at you with that wand still in their possession. You know, the Emperor likes to hedge their bets a little bit. It is something to consider, and that energy is here, so I should tell you about it. I'd be remiss not to. Why is the moon here? I tell you about that Queen of Wands and that energy that's always around her for a reason. Yeah, I call it Fakey McFakerman. But Fakey McFakermans bring trouble if they're still in that energy when they show up. You don't want this person showing up as the Queen of Wands. You want this person showing up as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is underwater right now, pretending I can live under here forever. Sure you can. Sure you can. All right, the moon. Let's go. Let's talk to the sexy witches. What do they got to say here? Yeah, look. I said, what did I say? Rewind. I said she can't hold her breath forever. We always got to come up for air. We're not fish. Even a turtle needs to come up for air. He can hold his breath a long time, those little guys, but they still come up for air. And there it is right there, 9 of Swords, driving them batshit crazy. It's my new word, actually, that goes with this, my new phrase, batshit catawampus. I'm trying to get it all through Texas. I want the Texan stuff to pick that up. Batshit catawampus. It's worse. It's the worst of both. It's a messed up situation that's just somebody's just losing their cookies over. That's pretty much what it is. It's my pace in the kitchen at 2 in the morning card, but it's coming to the end. 9s are the end in tarot. 10s are the end and dead end that lead to new beginnings. 9s are the end. It's the end of this nonsense. They can't. It's telling me, the 9 of Swords here is telling me we're at a phase right now, here in June, here right now when I'm pulling this reading. You're all on different timelines, so right now is different for all of you. There's no time in the energy. That's a human construct. But right now, we're at the point where she got to come up for air. And we see it. We see the bubbles leaving there. At that point, you're fucked. You need to come up for air. What's on top? 8 cups. Again, it's an energy of hiding. And it's futile. The star energy here is bookending all of this. All right, this is a very powerful card. All right, if you're looking for the tower, we found the tower here. We found the tower in the pre-shuffle, right? That I showed you, and it's right here. The star implies there's been a tower. The star and the tower are 2 major arcanas, where probably about the only 2, aside from Judgment and the World, where you can read them together, where one implies the other, possibly, depending on the energies around it. Well, the energies around this imply there's been a tower. We've seen it twice already. It showed up in your weekly reading. And I said I was trying to find it. I felt that energy of a tower all over your June reading, and it's right here. The star being here implies there's a tower. That's already happened. And this person's trying to hide from it. This girl on this card knows what she wants to do. She's just looking out the window. She's not paying attention to this other wand. This guy right here knows what he wants to do. More inclined to run towards you than away from you. Okay, because the bird's in the air, there's something they want to say. These energies here are hiding. Okay, it's someone who's hiding. It takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups toward happiness. This person's trying to hide from something that they can't hide from. Let's talk about the Knight of Swords, because there's something here this person's nervous to talk about, nervous to tell you, nervous. It could just be them opening up, but for some of you, it's a deep, dark secret or something embarrassing that happened to them in the past. We've seen that in recent All Signs extended readings that have come up. There's something that happened to them that maybe was a little embarrassing or hurt them that they don't want to talk about, and they know they're going to have to talk about it with you. It's a possibility. It's not for all of you. It could just be they don't want to open up. You know, that's pretty much the general way to put it. They're afraid of being vulnerable. But it's something specific for a good number of you. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Tell me about it. What do the witches have to say? Tell me about it. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Again, it's a double energy. It's this energy of they feel like they have everything they need in their world, but we know that's a lie, right? We know that's bullshit. We could see the bullshit here. This wand is good enough for me. Really, if that wand is good enough for you, why are you looking out the window so much at my Cancerian people, at the soulmate connection? Why? Because you're not looking at it. If this is so important, you should be in bed with it, watching TV or something, not staring out the window at cancer, longing for cancer, right? So they're full of shit. They're trying on the one side of this energy, because this is a 2-sided card. This has to be the affecting energy. Is they have everything they need on their side. The other side of it is you're very special to them. It's an easy way for me to phrase it. I could talk for hours on it, but you're very special to this person. They see your value, and then they know you're not coming. He knows no matter what name brand vibrator this is, you're not showing up. Doesn't matter. Could be the highest end available, the best thing ever, and you're still not coming to sit right there next to him in the Papa's armchair. It's not happening. Nobody coming to kneel before Zod here, and they know it. And they can't hold their breath too much longer. I'm telling you, I feel that, especially with that 9 of Swords crossing that. The star implies there's been a tower here. Okay, and that tower really lives in the fact that they know that what they're trying to keep on their side is shit. She knows that wand is shit. It's minor arcana, though. It's up to this person's free will. I can't control that. I wish I could. I wish I could smack your person upside the damn head. If they're a woman, I'd hit them with a pillow. But either way, I wish I could do that. Look at that, the King of Swords. Again, they know that's the King of Truth. I got the Queen of Truth in the affecting energy, the King of Truth up here. Also, because the affecting energy is this and this is here, one of the things that they're trying to make work on their side is a situation for some of you with a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of someone working against their soul's true purpose. So there's a lot of resentment and things along those lines. Okay? And it may have hurt them in the past. They need to cut it out. They know they need to cut it out. They know they want to come towards you. The King of Swords on top of the Knight of Swords here tells me this person here, because I keep pointing to her, this person's more inclined to go toward what's over here. Again, they know. It's just this little stubborn streak in this person. They're afraid you're going to have all the control if they reach out. They're afraid of being vulnerable. They're afraid of telling you about something. They know they have to be real with you. They do. I see it with the Ace of Pentacles. That's the most solid new beginning in the tarot. And you don't get it by being fakey McFakerman. If this person shows up in front of you as fakey McFakerman, they're bringing nothing but trouble. Trouble for your emotions more than anything else. I don't mean they're going to trash your house. I just mean you're not going to get the full amount, any truth out of them, any real love out of them. But they know all this. They've already changed in the soul. It's the ego that's putting up the barrier here. Okay, let's talk about this girl. We've been talking about this girl. Well, let's dig in. Why is the Two of Wands here? Tell me about the Two of Wands. What is it? Yeah. They just don't have the balls. I mean, it's the reason it's the wishy-washy. The wishy-washiness alone causes the Tower here. Okay? The Tower is implied. You don't get the Star until you've had a Tower. And then the Star came out. The Tower has already happened. They know. They know exactly how they feel. They know what they want to do. They just don't have the balls to do it. There's fear all around that. All I get off that Strength card is the wall of fear that lives around it. Okay? You've got a picture in the middle and a little black area around the picture. That's fear. The black area around it. And if you have to get the strength up to do something, it implies you're afraid to do it. It's right there. That's all I get. She feels safe up here. She's like on the second or third floor. You're down at street level. She feels safe looking at you. Male or female, it's a she on the card. She feels safe looking out there. She feels safe with this because it represents security. That's that Queen of Pentacles that was crossing there. Yep, right. But she's not happy. She don't like it. She's not paying attention to it. Rather look at you. Just doesn't have the balls to come get you. That's all. Doesn't have the stones. What's on top? Look at that. The Star. And this is my lead-in card to this card. It's 2 stars. All of this is a big giant tower. This whole reading is a fucking tower. That's why the universe hasn't thrown us a tower. It might on top of the Star. I don't know. But I'm telling you, it's all that this whole reading is explaining the tower that fell for you in this week's weekly reading that I did this past Saturday. There it is. It's right there. It's all... They already know. They're already naked to their soul. Okay? That's why she don't have no clothes on. Right there. Your person already knows. They're looking out the window here with clothes on, but they'd rather be naked. There's a lot of destiny in play here. There's a path this person can take, and it's up to their free will to take it. I've been telling you that about this Star card quite a bit. Every time they don't take it, every time they choose the wrong thing, it bites them in the ass. And there's your Tower. And so the universe keeps bringing, what the 2 stars are telling me is the universe keeps bringing it around. We've had multiple towers here. The universe keeps bringing it around and around and around and around. And that's why I said your connection moves very quickly. It does. Because the second your person feels this, nope, I'm not going to do anything. But the Emperor energy kicks in, then they feel regret and sadness. It comes around and around and around. It's whipping around fast. It really is. Why is the Star here? The energy's both on top of you and trying to run away from you. And every time it tries to run away, a Tower happens. Why is the Star here? Let's talk about this is the final outcome here. At the end of the day, destiny wins. Okay? It always does. Even if they don't come towards you. Right? As long as you learn your lessons and pay your karmic debt, you're going to live a happy life and not care. You'll just go, oh, well, this person missed out, but I found this great person here. I attracted them with my Empress energy, right? This person over here is just sitting in shit. They're sitting in unhappiness. Whether they're married, they could be single, it doesn't matter. They're unhappy. And at the end of the day, destiny always wins because they're just going to keep thinking about it. They're always going to wonder. That's why they have to come in, and they actually are in that logic. This king and this queen. This energy around them and this energy within them knows exactly what they want to do, knows that they want to talk to you, knows that they want to find out how you're doing. They're always going to wonder what's going on with you. That's, again, why that spine energy comes in and out, because they think about you, they dream about you, they push you back, a tower happens, and then you come back. Why's the star here? Let's see what the witches have to say about this star. Tell me about the star. Let's go. Star here. The star, again, destiny wins in the end. It's crossed by the Three of Pentacles. A very card that's been coming up a lot lately. It ended our reading for the that I did the other day for Venus and Taurus. And it is. It's a stable energy. It's about working together. Okay? She can't hold her breath forever. They got 8 broken cups on their side. They're making your, every time, as long as they stay under the water hiding, your connection is the 8 broken cups. Then they walk towards something that they think is happiness, but it's the wrong thing. And then they go, you know, again, surface, drowning surface, drowning surface, drowning surface, back and forth. At the end of the day, the affecting energy of the star, what the universe is trying to say with all these towers it's putting your person in, is, hey, why don't you just reach out to Cancer and find out if there's anything there? Maybe you guys can at least be friends. Maybe you guys can get some closure. They need the closure to clear up their karmic debt. You don't, because your lesson was different. The Divine Feminine's lesson was one of self-worth. At the very core, anyway, there's a lot of big lessons you learned from all this, but at the very core, your lesson was, I'm not going to give love where I'm not getting it back anymore. Because when I first got here, the Divine Feminine was just pouring love toward the Divine Masculine, and they were just fucking it off, right? Like it was nothing. The energy, the affecting energy of the star, the energy around it that the star is living in, is, again, one of, why don't you just reach out, all right? You can't hold your breath forever there. There's a lot of love. That represents the Queen of Cups to me in this energy. There's a lot of love here. So what's your person going to do? That's where they're living. What's the final outcome here? Look at that. 2 cups coming together. Again, destiny wins here. It always does. It's exactly what I told you. It's 2 cups. This is almost major arcana to me. It's so powerful. It's a meeting of the minds. It's, fuck it, I'm coming together. Again, the net result is there's some sort of communication. I don't believe that this energy, and I believe this for almost all of you, I don't believe, and I'm not saying they're coming in right now for almost all of you. For some of you, I would expect to hear from this person very soon because they can't take this much longer. But that being said, for all of you, depending on how long it takes, I don't think this person could go the rest of their life wondering whatever happened to you or what might have happened with you. They're always going to wonder about you. The energy needs to resolve itself, right? It's like a tension chord in music. Right now we're on the tension chord. Tension chords resolve. Music is tension and resolve, back and forth. Tension and resolve, tension and resolve. It's what we do. We usually resolve in pop music, popular songs, in the chorus, right? You sit through the bridge and the verse and you're just anticipating the chorus because you want to sing along with it. You want to whatever. The chorus usually doesn't have tension to it. It's our resolve, all right? It's a build-up. It's a release of the build-up. And that's what this is. This is the release of the build-up. So that's what's going on here. That's where we're at. That's where the energy is at. Listen, if you're wondering if this person loves you, they love the fuck out of you. They love you more than they love whatever's on their side. There is Queen of Cups energy here. And if you're wondering if this person is ever going to smarten up, I think they will. I don't know if it'll be too little too late. Grandma on the freeway here at 15 miles an hour. But they really regret what happened here. There's an energy of someone who feels like they handled this all wrong. It was handled poorly. That's part of the energy. It's an easy way to paraphrase it anyway. But everything I've told you here is pretty valid to the energy, and the cards backed it up. I mean, it's 100%. They feel you on a high level. We see with the final ending, the action they're going to take is exactly what I told you with the 3 of Pentacles crossing here, the energy they're living in. It's that this final outcome plays out the very logic I was talking about to you recently of, screw it, I'm miserable anyway. This girl, I'll show you the picture, this girl here figures, fuck it, I'm miserable anyway. I might as well go down to the elevator and get down to floor level and talk to Cancer, talk to the soulmate, and figure out what's going on. Okay? Because worst case scenario, I end up still miserable and I have to go back up. But this is the problem. This is my problem with it. This is also where Fakey McFakerman lives. Because they like to hedge their bets, the King and Queen of Wands. They do. They like to hedge their bets. This person's going to leave this upstairs, lie to it, tell it, oh, I've got to go see my sister for a minute, and then take the elevator and go down and make out with you. All right? But that energy is still there. They're hedging their bets. Just in case you reject them, whoops, 2 of Cups reversed, bye-bye. Just in case you do that, then they can come back up the elevator and then they'll be all huggy, lovey-dovey with that wand. You follow me? Okay? We don't want that. We need that Queen of Wands behavior gone. All right? We do. Because that's trouble, isn't it? All right, let's shuffle the deck. Let's give the universe a chance here. Tell you one last thing. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Or 3 bottom cards and an extra bottom card and a crossing card. We always pull from the bottom here. What else you want to tell the viewers here? I'll say Cancer, but these are, you know, this is the state of the soulmate cycle right now. These Cure for Cancer readings are very powerful. All right, give me, what else you want to tell the viewers here? Give me 3 cards and a crossing card. All right, here we go. King of Pentacles. Huh, this is fitting. Page of Wands and the King of Cups. And if you didn't believe me, you didn't believe me, did you? I know you didn't. Some of you assholes right here. Even though I've been proving myself left and right for the last year, people still don't believe me. Remind me of that show, The Mentalist, that used to be on. Some friends of mine had me watch it because they said I was like that guy, The Mentalist. And I said, why am I like this guy? I'm not a mentalist. I actually read energy. But I noticed by the 3rd episode that he had to prove himself. He solved the crime every goddamn episode, and then each episode they wouldn't believe a word that came out of his mouth. You know, it's like, wait, what the fuck? If I was him, I would have said, what the fuck? I just solved the last crime for you on the last episode. Why the fuck am I having to prove myself again? Every fucking episode, it was the same thing. Fuckers. I tell you what. This Page of Wands, that's them reaching out to you. That's them saying, oh, fuck it, I can't let this get away. And you know why? Because crossing it is the Queen of Cups. That's her right there. I told you she was here. It's right there. That's the girl who's putting herself under the water. This is the Queen of Cups, realizing, even the look on her face. And her hair got nice in the water. It was nice. It cleaned it up real good. She got the nice curls, the beachy curls, right? Right there. There she is. She's like, ah, fuck it. Oh, I know some of the new agey people would tell you she's scribing or she's feeling the vibes. But no, I read the energy the way the energy reflects. And this is someone throwing their hands in the air going, fuck it. I can't take it anymore. I don't want to go in this water. Okay, I don't want to go under the water. I don't want the Cancerians, this soulmate cycle, to get away. But here's what else the cards are telling us. Sure, there you go. There she is. She showed up. Message from the universe even. But these are red, center, left, right. Yeah, they're doing that. Yes, they will eventually. Like I told you, she's going to come down the elevator. But this person here is very concerned about security. There's 2 energies attached to this King of Pentacles. One, you often show up as King of Pentacles, Cancer, in my readings. You have since I got here because you're the shit, right? You're the shit. I'll just put it that way. This person has major, mega respect for you. But they're also concerned about security on their side. The King of Cups, this is someone who hedges their bets with their emotions. This is exactly what I said to you about the elevator here. They're going to go down. Oh, fuck it, I'm going down. All right, but they're going to leave this wand up here just in case you say no. Now, I'm not saying it's good or bad. I mean, it reads bad. It reads kind of Queen of Wandsy trouble sort of thing. But at the end of the day, the soulmate connection, what this card is telling us on top of the star is very powerful. Okay? So, it's just in their nature to be like that, to be afraid to be vulnerable and open up completely. I don't take it personally. I think, and I go out on a limb when I say this, I think you could easily, if you two come together and have a conversation and those energies blend, right? Those energies blend together. I think this other wand doesn't have a chance against this soulmate connection. But that opportunity needs to come from your person. They need to push past it. They need to at least be a little bit vulnerable. They are overly concerned with security, though. I had the Queen of Pentacles here. I had the King of Pentacles here, both with double energies attached, like I told you. They're very concerned with security, a little too much. A little too much. Life is, life is a game. It's a series of leaps of faith. emotional, professional, whatever. You just have to take leaps of faith. This person is a free spirit in their soul, but their ego has been trained to live otherwise. All right? That's all. Because that Queen of Wands and King of Wands and all that and this Emperor here, they're all ego. All right? Out of balance Emperor in this case. That's your reading. And how about that? Yeah. Oh, and look, I accidentally I was going to put the Queen of Cups here. Look what I left. I left the Ace of Swords right there. And look, these are the 3 cards I left. They're from the pre-shuffle on the table. Fakey McFakerman has learned their lessons. The seeds have been planted a long time ago. They know. They know that they're full of shit. They know. They know that they have to be better than this to come towards you. And that's why there's some hope here. Okay? And a lot of it. I got 2 stars on the table. That's your reading, Cancer. I hope it was helpful. If I help one person today, I've done my job, karmically speaking. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Boy, it's been a real slog to get to 100K with this channel. We got slowed down a little bit here. Probably because my channel attracts people. We'll see what happens when Mercury goes direct. We'll see if things pick back up. Have a big celebration at the 100K mark. How exciting. Anyway, doesn't matter. This channel only needs to help one person, and that's good enough for me. That's it. That's your reading. Good luck, everyone.